Well, welcome everyone. We are so glad you decided to join us for our Fall 2023 program. We have talked with some of you previously, and for some of you, this is the first time. I will tell you that what we're going to share with you today was life-changing to me. And I also want you to know that it's going to be a smorgasbord. You're going to see and hear so many different subjects, but we have put a list of the subject order on the beginning of the video, and you'll be able to look and see what time you want to watch, which segment. But I hope you see all of them because they're great. My name is MJ Michael. I've been in business with my husband for 50 years, and we have enjoyed a great lifestyle. But as we built the business, I opted to go into building image development because of my own personal history and story. I have a passion for helping women look better, and that's because of my own history. I thought of myself as an ugly duckling, and I never had a compliment until I met Scott at college. That's my husband, at college at 18, and he gave me my first compliment. And so I had that concept of the ugly duckling. And my mom, God love her, she had no understanding of what I was going through because she was a phys ed teacher, sporty, washed her face with a bar of soap her whole life, hardly had any wrinkles, but that wasn't me. I am not sporty whatsoever. Every sport I've attempted with my family, I've either broken a foot, an ankle, a hip, and so I am just not made for the outside. My little Quinn said to me one time, he said, "Mimi, did you ever go outside?" And I said, "I don't think so." So I'm a neighborhood gal, but I live in the country and love it for my family for sure. So anyway, my mom was not for makeup. My 18th, when I was 18, I had my baccalaureate for my graduation, and I wore eyeshadow. I was 18, I wore eyeshadow. My mom banged the door against the wall every morning to wake me up because she wouldn't speak to me for a whole week, my week before the last week of my school, and because I had worn eyeshadow, and that was just not what good girls did. The other thing is I have such thin skin. I have rosacea. I have a lot of, or very little pigment thickness on my face. It's very, the blood is very close to the surface, and so therefore, and I had pimples, and my mom would not let me use any kind of coverage or foundation. You just scrubbed your face with a bar of soap, not this face. So anyway, when I went to college, I'd had no training whatsoever on how to, and I will say I looked a mess because I was just slapping that makeup on. And so I know that women need the how to look good in makeup. You know, I had two experiences that led me to wanting to develop and help other people with their image. One was that Ruth Milliron, who you're going to hear from later, terrific lady, totally qualified. She was with Bowling Green University. Her degree is line and design. She has spoken around the world about image. And so we were coming down the steps of my office building, and she said, "You know, MJ, I think what you need to do is work with your image." And I went, image? I had no idea what image was. Well, I'm hoping by the end of this show and program that you will know what image is. And then what was worse is we had been invited to speak internationally. And we went and spoke, and we've been with this hostess the whole weekend. At the end of it, I'm getting ready to get on the plane, and she pulled me aside and she said, "You know, MJ, now that you're making more money, you really ought to put some money into your image." Well, I had no problem putting money in, I just didn't know where to put it. So I went back to Ruth Milliron, and she taught me the ABCs that we're going to share with you on this video. I will say, people will say, "Well, why image? What's the big deal about it?" Well, I will tell you that you feel more confident. I had a waitress come into our suite. Our normal process if we're traveling is I wake up first and do devotions, etc., and Scott wakes up later, but I order the room service for us to eat breakfast with when he gets up. So anyway, I answered the door having just a robe on and my before self, as you saw earlier. And then I totally forgot about that. We ate our breakfast and I got dressed, did all the things you're going to hear about. And then the woman came back into the room later that day to deliver lunch. We had some friends who were going to eat lunch in the suite. And literally, she said to her husband, to my husband, excuse me, she said to my husband, "Is that the same woman that was here this morning?" I mean, she must have thought he changed women, because I'm such a before and after. I mean, I am not attractive without all the help, and I appreciate the help. Ruth has a system of ABCs, and I was an open book. I said, what can I do to change my image? I love the fact that when you have your own image down, you never worry about yourself. You get up, you do your makeup because you know your colors, you do your hair because you've had a good haircut, you go to the clothes wardrobe, and you pick up outfits that you know are going to work for you. Now, for some people, that may not be important, but I wanted to be able to walk into a room and worry about the other people, not myself. So many times when you walk in a room, oh, my hair, oh, this doesn't go, why did I wear this? And you go through all this rigmarole, and how can you be concerned about the other person in the room? You're concerned about you. Once you know the ABCs, you are no longer concerned about you. All you have to do is think about other people. The other thing is, I think when people look attractive, they're not as grouchy. If you look at the person in your church group or your PTA group or the family member that just is grouchy all the time, 9 chances out of 10 it's because they have a self-image problem. They don't like themselves, so they have trouble liking others. And that's another reason that I like to help people and am passionate about them looking as good as they can and feeling as good as they can. Well, hi everyone. I just want you to know that today we're going to build a face. You've heard of build a bear? Well, we're going to build a face. Every once in a while I do one of these programs where I humiliate myself and you get to see me in the before. But we're going to build my face to where you'll see how our products are so great, and it does make a difference. And image is important, but one of the big keys of image is when you look in the mirror, what you see reflects back, and it helps your confidence level. So let me just say right now that first I want to tell you that the products that have already been put on my face are the Extreme Luxe Moisturizer at Night. This is like the Cadillac of our industry. And this is the Cadillac of the eye creams, which you'll see my eyes need a lot of help because I have very dark circles under my eyes, and this works towards that. This is the other eye cream you can use. I used the whole skincare system of the renewing moisturizer, cleanser, toner, and it's a very good system. You'll hear about some different systems, but I use the renewing. I'm 73, going to be 74 in November, 13 days. And so therefore, I have to use the heavier stuff. But this is going to be a smorgasbord. And you might say, whoa, this is way too much for me to do. And if that's the case, don't worry about it. Pick 1 or 2. Always use your mascara, your lipstick, and your blush. Foundation makes that all look better, but you don't have to have all of this to look good. But I'm going to show you how to erase a lot of problems. So one of the things I use before, when I take a shower, I wash my face with the cleanser, but then I use this Glow Boss. What it is a gritty substance that totally helps you get rid of all of your dead skin. Your skin replaces itself every 7 years. So it's good to totally exfoliate it. And I just do when I'm in the shower, put it on, rinse it off. And I really find that to be beneficial to my skincare. The other thing is eye makeup remover. If you're putting on makeup on your eyes, like you're gonna see with me, you wanna use a makeup remover because a lot of you may be tugging at your eyes with soap or rag. That's not good because our eyes are the thinnest skin on our face, around the eyes. So they get wrinkles very easy. You may have already found that out. Then I definitely love this product. This is a exfoliator for your lips. So when you're in the shower, you just put a little bit on. And as winter comes, we all live with Ohio. I'm living with Ohio winter, which is rough. And some of you have nice weather in the winter, but some of us don't. So I use this exfoliator and it really helps put the lipstick on smoother than afterwards. So let's start with a couple things to get my Build-A-Face going. This is a firming cream. Now I use it underneath my face, on my neck. Neck is one of the areas that really shows age. And Marcy swears that mine shows age because I always pulled on my skin. I do not remember doing that, but she swears that's what I did. Marcy's my daughter. So anyway, at night, I use the Supreme, and then in the daytime, I use the firming cream. This is awesome. And this firming cream just takes your face and lifts it up, and it certainly conditions your skin for you to put makeup on. And because it's firming cream, I also like to put a little bit of that on my neck. And remember that this isn't going to be permanent. This is an everyday application to firm that neck, and it does make a difference. After you've done it for a few days, you'll see a big difference. I'm anxiously awaiting the new product you're going to hear about called the Lab System, and it is a program that I have not started yet because it just came out, but you use it for 4 weeks and they guarantee 8 years younger on your face. Can you believe it? I can't wait to use it. So it's worth every penny. It sure beats a facelift. And so if you can erase 8 years on your face in just 4 weeks, I would think we're all gonna want to do that. So you'll hear about that later. But for now, one thing that I use that I love is this vitamin C oil around my face because, again, that's an area that I have to really pamper. I put it where my wrinkles are, put it where my dark spots are. You're gonna see that those dark spots are gonna be something we have to mess with my skin. I use it down here and here. And it's just really helps keep those areas from being as wrinkly as it may be. If you'll notice, I hardly have any crow's feet at 74. And it's because I've used this product. I have a friend who said if she had to get a makeup product out of the house if it was on fire, of course you get much more important things out, but if she had to get makeup out, she would take this product. It is absolutely fabulous. It's vitamin C and product that works with vitamin C to help your skin. It actually heals your skin. Now this is a fun product, but this is one of my, if you're gonna put on your have-to list, these two would be the ones. You wanna put the eye treatment, the vitamin C eye, and then you wanna put this, which is our Zen oil. And I have just loved it. Before you put your makeup on, just put some of this. Now some people like to use certain areas or whatever. Again, I am treating for an old lady's skin, and you have to be a little more careful with that and put a few more things that you wouldn't otherwise. I have a towel here I'm gonna wipe my hands off with. Okay, now we have a lip balm, and this is really good for men or women to keep your lips. You know how they get chapped? This is a lot better than a chapped lipstick tube because it's vitamin E, and it really works for your lips to be soft and to keep them from being chapped. So this is black pencil liner, and probably most of you may feel more comfortable with a pencil liner anyway. So whether you use liquid or you use pencil, you will have a great look. So easy, it just glides on so easy. Okay, and then I'll do it again on the other side. And you'll see, it doesn't look real good at first, but we're going to do a lot with it. So there we go. We have it on. All right, now I'm going to use our cover-up to handle a couple of the areas that I have a problem with. So we're going to put a little bit here on this brown spots. Going to put a little bit underneath my eye. You know, light brings out and dark recedes. So it's really important that where you have deep creases, you put cover-up in. And this is the medium. You might like the light. But light brings out, so it'll help bring out the wrinkles. You know, the skin is deep with wrinkles inside. But if you use a lighter color, it'll help bring out all the lightness that you want on your face and help erase some of the dark. Of course, we are not even close to being done here. We are just starting on the process. I will dab a little bit of this on a spot here. These crazy dark spots. I am of Eastern European descent, and if you are too, you are blessed with more dark spots than normal, and you are blessed with the dark circles under your eyes. They say that your dark circles increase due to heredity, and then also if you have a sinus infection, your eyes will be kind of bulging underneath. So we are blessed with a wonderful palette of 4 or 5 color systems. There's the beige, there's the neutral, there's the purple, which I'm going to use today because I have purple on, or there's the gray, which I often use just day to day, the gray smoky one. But this is in our catalog, and I hope whoever has invited you here today will give you a catalog, and you won't believe the information in there on how to. This is a how to put your eyeshadows on. So I'm putting on there's 4 colors. Number 1, and by the way, we have a wonderful brush set. If you're going to do makeup, don't use the little applicators that come in the containers. Get yourself a good brush set. It lasts you for life, so it's not that hard to do. Now this is the all over color. And so you're going to put the light, number 1 is listed, and every color palette you get has a 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that's what we have in our palette, number 1, and this one is light pink. Okay, then we have number 2, which is the number 2 color. Looks very light, but when you put it on in your crease, now the crease is important because you have to put the crease on with your eye opened, because if you put it on with it closed, you'll probably put it too low. So put your eyeshadow on the number 2 number right in the crease of your eye with your eye opened. Then we're going to take number 3. It's kind of fun making a little palette out of it, right? So then you take number 3 and you put it on the lid. So we put one of the colors in the crease, but we put one on the lid. The one that we do all over gets it underneath the brow. Okay, now we have a fun one that we use, and that is the number 4 color. Now number 4 is going to go on over the eyelash here, or eyeliner here, and it kind of puts some color into the crease. I don't know if you're aware, but most of us have some fatty tissue right there at the corner of our eyes. And if you can make dark on it, it makes it go away. Remember, light recedes, light recedes and dark brings out. So we're going to bring out that skin and just use a little bit of color on the corner of the eye, and again over the eyeliner. It makes it, softens it quite a bit. I also put it under my eyes. You may not like eyeliner under your eyes, but I really do, because believe it or not, I have small eyes, but with a little bit of help, I can make them look bigger. Now, my daughter has huge eyes. You will see her later. And she has big eyes, but I have just little eyes, and therefore I like to, most people would say if you have little eyes, don't put liner under it, but in my case, it finishes the look for me. All right, now we may address this again when we come back to, after we put some more on our face here. And again, some of you may want to put your eyeliner under there. Some of you may just want to do what I'm doing, just put the eyeshadow. But don't forget that little corner deal, because that corner deal coming around here will make a big difference in your eye. Now, I want to tell you too, my makeup style, as is my clothing, is more dramatic. So there are several different options on how to put eye makeup on, and you may choose one that's more classic or sporty, and you certainly don't have to do what I'm doing, but this works for me, okay? All right, now we're gonna start covering up stuff, okay? Now, this is a CC cream. It has a 35 SPF with it, and I like to put it over my terrible dark spots. I mean, you can see that everybody has a problem. I said, you know, some people it's hips, some people it's dark spots, some people it's, you know, legs or whatever. My daughter the other day, who's a size 2 petite, said to me, I need to lose weight. And I said to Scott, I'm now convinced we women are all crazy. Because if she thinks she needs to lose weight, no hope for the rest of us. So therefore, don't be too hard on yourself. You do what you can, use as many illusions as you can, and you'll see a big difference in your skin. Now, the other thing I do, that was the CC cream that's more or less to help me start working on these big spots. The next product I use, I'm one that likes to put my makeup on once and forget it. And so this is a primer for foundation. Now you all know when you paint a wall, if you put a primer on, it goes faster. Well, the other thing it does is it stays on longer if you put a foundation on. I mean a primer on. So this is the primer. Not necessary if you want to cut down on things, but I'd encourage you to add it to your list down the road. It does help with your face being primed, ready for foundation. Now this is another unnecessary stop, but this is our Exact Fit long-lasting foundation. And again, I want to keep my foundation on all day, and I have long days sometimes. So I put a little bit of this. This is the natural color. Some of you have used Youth Extend before, and if you have, you know that this natural was in Youth Extend, and it's also in this wonderful Exact Fit, but it's certainly not enough coverage for somebody my age. So what are we going to do next? The next thing we're going to do is real foundation. Now, the corporation has just come out with terrific foundation. It's actually in your catalog that you'll look at. It gives you all the details of what's in it. It's pomegranate, chia seeds. I mean, everything that you know that's good is in that product. So look in your catalog. There are 16 different shades. Now this one is beige, and beige is the one they felt replaced my natural. And if you have used our makeup before, the foundations, and you want to convert, there is a conversion chart on the in the catalog. And one of the things is that all the foundation colors that are the new one start with the initials FG, and then it's the then the number. So if you look in that catalog, you'll see that the FG is this new product that is really good, and it's real creamy, stays on 8 hours, and I am really enjoying it. So I was a little leery because I totally loved my Youth Extend, but I'm finding this to do all the coverage I need, so I think it's great. Okay, now additionally, with that new foundation, they've come out with a new powder. Powder can be rough for somebody that's older because it shows every wrinkle, but they have created this to really just set your foundation. And I should say too, if you find that you have too much, as I've just noticed, foundation on, you use this brush of your kit and just wipe off the different pieces, the extra area that you see. But then you put this powder, our new pressed powder that goes with our new system, and we just put it on like this. You know, I have to laugh. Most of the teenagers today, I've got a few grandsons, even my own son, that don't really like makeup. They're like, you look better with just no makeup. Well, you just saw that fact, not true for me. But the other thing that I have found is that my husband, being older like I am, he said to me before I sat down to do this, he said, well, now, are you going to put some makeup on or something? Because you know, you're gonna have to put some makeup on it. I said, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm building a bear. And let me see if I can get this open better here. Good night. Well, we will have to fix this. There we go. Shouldn't have happened like that, but it did, so we live with it. But here is the blush. And blush should be put on in the center of your face, on that little knobby area there, and up to your corner of your eye. So you're just filling in that area right there. I use eyebrow pencil. This is a brown. They've just come in, and I've ordered brown. But I highly recommend, for me and dark hair, the black. I'm going to order the black one for myself. And you want to take it to from your nose out to the end and your nose up here. You just kind of fill in my case, my eyebrows go halfway. Now, I don't know about you. Maybe you have no eyebrows. Maybe you have full eyebrows. But I do know that they say that if your eyebrows start and then they quit halfway, that it's often a sign of thyroid, which I do take thyroid medicine. Ah, there's the other side. And the other side of the eyebrow is to have a brush that you can brush it to make that line look more like natural hair. And I do love that. It really works well. And it makes your eyebrows look more full and real, and I think you'll like this product. It's a new one for us, and we do enjoy it. All right, now I'm taking you to a step beyond what you really might want to do. But I do want to show you the process of eyelashes. I had these in my drawer for 3 years. And a girl that's an image consultant said to me, you know, MJ, I think maybe with age you're losing your eyelashes. I think you should try false eyelashes. Well, I bought them, stuck them in my drawer for 3 years, and then one day I thought, okay, I'm gonna try this. Well, they are the easiest things in the world, and I think you'll see a difference with the eyelashes on. This brand is called Ardell. It's Ardell. Or no, excuse me, ELL, Ardell. And I get them CVS, or you can order them online from Amazon. And they just pop off of here. You can wear them many times. You should take them off at night and then just reapply. But you're going to see how easy it is to apply them. And I think you'll see why it's not a problem to do. So first we do this. We just put, now I put my eyelash glue right on my eyeliner. Marcy likes to put it on the lash, not the skin. But again, I'm kind of like called Speedy Gonzalez, and I like everything kind of fast. So this product is at Walmart. It's called Lash Super Strong. And it really does work to put eyelashes on, and it keeps them on all day, whether you're crying or whatever your life may be that day, they will stick on. So you just put it on, kind of pat it up, and that's how easy it is. So now we're going to do the other one. Oh, I already put the glue on, right? So now we do this. And I just stick it on, my fingers, pat it down, push it up a little bit to keep it on, and they're done. That's how easy it is to wear eyelashes, and it really does make a difference in your eye. I think more than anything, you know, it takes the attraction away from any kind of flaw that might be on your face. I'm going to dab my black spots a little bit more with the foundation, because I want to, I have to work on these. I mean, these isn't just a one cover deal. I have to work on those, and that's because of my hereditary dynamic with that. Now, you might think I'm all done with the lashes, but let me tell you, if you have regular lashes, use this product. My granddaughter uses it, and you should see her eyelashes, and her kids at school say, what do you do with your lashes? And I have a Bible study teacher who uses this. This is a mascara base. Do you need a mascara base? Maybe not. But one thing about the mascara base, it helps your mascara go on so much better. It's a base just like the primer was for your foundation. And then, that's mascara base. Then I'm going to use my favorite mascara. We have 3 different kinds, all different kind of brushes. This is the lengthening and defining one, and I have used that for ages, and I really, really love it. You will have a lot longer lashes. Even though mine are false, I still put this on because it makes such a difference. It separates and defines them and makes them longer. Now, lipstick. We're almost done with this face. Again, I highly recommend you use this product for your crow's feet, this product for an oil on your face, and then I encourage you to get a foundation, but if you don't want a foundation, your skin doesn't need it yet, it's up to you. But then a little bit of mascara and lipstick makes such a difference. So anyway, I'm going to put people will often say that that they don't like lipstick because they don't want their lips to look so big. But the truth is, lipstick makes your eyes look bigger. When you use lipstick, your eyes will pop out. We have many shades of lipstick, and we have a packet of samples that you can try on. How wonderful is that? You know, usually you go to a makeup counter, you can't send it back. It's like you live with the bad color. Well, this allows you to try on the colors, the samples that we have, and that's, you know, one of the benefits of our system. I do want to show you one other product, just a moment. I love my Sugar and Spice. This is our lip gloss that makes it just a little bit shinier. And this comes in many colors, but it's also a light up mirror so that when you want to put it on in the dark, if you're somewhere or in the car, it has a light with it, and then it has a mirror that you can look in and put your lipstick on. Then the last thing for the lips, we have a product called Pamper Pout, and I carry this one with me just to put on, but see how it makes it look so moist and glossy, and that's kind of the look that I prefer. You can choose not to, but that's what I do. Okay, last thing on the face. Love this product. You're going to get another product. Get this one. This is Glow Teeny, and what it does, you'll see in a minute, it totally makes your skin glow. When I started using this, everybody that knew me, what are you doing different with your face? What are you doing? And it's totally the benefit of this this Glow Teeny. I love it. So you might want to consider that. As the day goes on, and especially if you fly anywhere or you're at work and it's dry in the climate you're in, I highly recommend this spritzer. It's a hydro spritzer, and boy, when I fly, I like to do this because your face can get so dry. And so this is the spritzer moisturizer spritzer you can just put all over it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm going to show you in a minute the different colors that we do have available to you. But I want you to know that building a face is a lot of fun. And at first, like I know the first time I put eyelashes on, it was like, oh my gosh, I can't take this much time. Well, now, as you know, I just slap them on. So everything is a little bit difficult first, but it becomes easy. So I'll show you a few colors. These are some great foundations, and in the catalog, you will find 16 different shades. There are FG letters in front of the new products that have just come out. And there is a chart beside it for what maybe it used to be. For instance, I am natural, but I'm using beige. And so it does help you convert if you're a user already. Now, the other thing is there are wonderful colors in our lip gloss. Man, it makes such a difference. And so you can see the different varieties. Some of you like a nude, some of you like rose, some of you like red. It's totally great. This is our new perfume. It is wonderful. It is high-end, smells wonderful, and great gift for someone. Then we have all of these lipstick shades. I'm not going to show all of them, but I do want you to know that we do have samples that you can use to be able to see all the different lipsticks on your lips. How great is that? So you can get a sample palette, try all of them, and then you don't have to buy a mistake because you've already tried it. So I believe that's it for all the colors. We got great products. Do get a catalog, go through it, and you will have a great time building a face.